హాయ్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈ రోజు మనతో మాట్లాడడానికి సినిమాటోగ్రాఫర్ అయిన అమిని గారు వచ్చాడు. నమస్కారం సార్.
నమస్కారం.
ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ యువర్ వాల్యుబుల్ టైం. సార్, ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ యువర్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ వాస్ physics and science background. Why is you coming in photojournalism?
Yeah, basically, when I was doing my graduation in physics, I got interested in photography as a hobby. And I liked taking photographs, and I started learning photography through books, reading books, photo library, meet other photographers, and all that. I keep asking a lot of questions, studios and all. So just got very interested, and by the time I completed my graduation, I thought I want to be a photographer. So I just became a photojournalist.
Sir, pictures are common. All members are also pictures. But motion pictures means?
Motion pictures means when you're what you use in a cinema camera, or a video camera. So it's like 24 frames per second or 25 frames per second for video. So it's like a running thing. Well, photography is only one photograph. One moment is one photograph. Well, in video and cinema, it's rolling. Duration is important. How many duration you take?
After your photography course, after 3 years, you started cinematography in 1989.
Yeah.
The first movie you made?
First movie was a film on. As a cinematographer, the first movie was Enigma of R.V.Ramani, a mathematician. So I worked on a film on mathematician Ramani.
Recent time, you was a director of a film, late Bhanumati girl.
Yeah.
What is the reason for you taking the type of film?
Oh, that's only because that I liked her very much, and just that experience of meeting her once, and I felt very close to her, and I thought I want to spend more time with her, so I thought I'll make a film.
Sir, there is a lot of producers in our India. So you get one of the famous producer name in our India in documentary wise. How do you feel?
Well, producer means I am just producing my own film. So that way, it's like that is a need actually, because there are no producers like that existing in India who want to fund or support filmmaking. So I am the one supporter and financier of my own films. That way I became a producer.
Especially documentary films.
Yeah.
Shows you. What is the reason, sir? Especially documentary films.
For me, it is slightly easier to make, number one, and also it allows me to express myself in a very direct way. Maybe because of my photojournalism background, I am very good in candid cinematography. I can shoot any point of time, anything, I can immediately start working, and I can immediately start, thinking about film and all. So I think I have a certain talent in terms of cinematography, and documentary filmmaking suits me best. I have also shot feature films, but somehow this is more interesting.
Sir, documentary is not fiction.
Yeah.
It is a original content.
Yeah.
Short films or movies are fictions.
Yeah.
Are creative thinking.
Yeah.
What are the more effective?
Both are creative. Documentaries are also very creative because it is not just about shooting something. It is about structuring, creating a narrative, and then conceiving it as a film, as a story. So that is what. But the style of documentary is that you don't tell your actors to do anything. They can, like you came and met me, you arranged a time. But this conversation is not documentary. This is not fiction. This is documentary, But arrangement is you can make the consent. You have to fix a time and all that. Those things you have to do. But once you go there, you are all the time constantly evolving ideas. New ideas are coming. And this is a program. This is maybe you use an interview for something. But when you do it as a film, say if you want to conceive a film, then you have to think in terms of sequences. Just like feature film, scene number 1, scene number 2, like that you have to think. And you have to think in terms of number of shots you want to take. You have to plan all that. But you may not do the same thing. Once you go to the shooting spot, everything will change. But similar, very same creative field documentary also. If you want to do it as a documentary narrative story.
Sir, you was a cinematographer, director, producer also,
and editor also.
editor also. You want to any book writing? Want to write a book?
That's a good idea. Maybe I can try.
Once you write a one book, what is the your motive? And what is the think of motive?
Basically, one of the things that when I take a lot of classes wherever I go, but I always say that do invent a story for yourself. Do something that is original. Do something that is coming from your heart or your intuition. Take up subjects like that. Don't go what is good for industry, what is good for market. Don't think like that. Do something that is original. In fact, people are waiting for original stories, original expressions, original filmmaking. If you can surprise people with a new kind of style, and it is truly yours. It is not like fake. It is truly, honestly, you made something which where there is a nice narrative style that you invented. That's what I keep telling every student of mine, that you keep trying. And I also, as a student, I grew up like that because I discovered something that is correct for me. So similarly, everybody should discover something which is true for themselves. Yeah, that is the only thing.
Sir, your career start in cinematography. That time technology are not evolution. Present technology was so evolution for every person in smartphone.
Yeah.
You thinking technology was so powerful? Changes.
Yeah, like when I joined the film institute, there was no video. Okay. By the time I graduated, there was video. And when I joined the film institute, they said 35mm Mitchell camera was the best camera. Any other camera, Reflex, anything else is bad. But by the time I came to the last year, Mitchell camera was already going out. So Reflex cameras are coming. So like that, technology is changing. And then I moved into video. So constantly we are not inventing technology. Technology is there and we are using it. So we are consumers of technology. So that way, whatever is there available, if you go to the shop, if there is no coffee powder, you will buy tea or something like that. Like that only I am also. Constantly changing your methods to suit what is available. Yeah.
Sir, I have wondered in present situation, cinema field after Corona.
Mm.
Present after Corona, 2 years completed, but the effect was still
Yeah.
alive
Mm.
in society or in film side.
Yeah.
What about your opinion in present situations? Recovering or not?
It's recovering. I think we have gone through the bad times and now I think slowly things will be better. So I think we can move ahead.
Sir, present days films are more powerful and youth are affected.
Yeah.
Affected. Negative or positive. So much affected. Think your opinion is you have one thought for good movie created for youth in good way.
Mm.
What is your objective for youth in movies?
Beautiful question. It actually makes me think in terms of whether I can do something. Because all the time I only make films which I want to do. I have never thought that I want to make a film for children, or I want to make it for adults, or I want to make for youth, or I want to make for one particular community, one particular society, age group. I never thought like that all these days. Like this last film of mine is anybody can see it. So child can see, adults can see, old people can see, anybody can see. So if the film is working, it will work for all people, all kinds of people. If you youth, maybe what I will do, suppose if I, it's a good question, I want to think about it some more, but maybe I will not be able to answer now. But maybe, there is a certain attraction to cinema, there is a certain kind of habit of cinema, or it's like addiction sometimes. So basically, maybe one can create a narrative which can help them come out of that addiction and then see things in a slightly more refreshing way. So you can see for what it's like. All films are full of colors and shiny, erotic, sensual, attractive, and very dramatic and all that. So you are attracted to that kind of narrative. If you can slightly shift and figure out there is another possibility, we can try and do, which is also good, which is also nice, and if you can get that confidence and that maybe that will be nice, I think. I mean, say, for example, this Oh That's Banu that I made a film. I'm taking it to various colleges all over the country. This time it was not shown, this is the only time, first time, it was not shown here. But I've been going last 1 month, I'm traveling, showing it in all places, universities, cultural organizations, any private spaces, anybody sponsoring it. So all that. Today, two screenings happened in Hyderabad, yesterday and day before. Okay? And the response is everybody feels very new about the whole experience. They feel this is also a way to make film. And this is what is important, that you should not get swayed by one kind of filmmaking or hero based, and that is also I also watch a lot of films. I also watch hero based films. I like it. I like to when I'm eating and watch some films. But I know what the issues are. I don't want to make those kind of films. So if you can figure out you have a different style, different ways of approaching, uh, completely different. I mean, in artist circle, the painters and all this, they are also doing video installation, video art, those kind of things. They are also trying to move away from this structure of cinema. They're trying to do. I'm also trying to do, but I'm still saying that I'm doing linear narrative. Those people are not doing linear narrative. They're doing loop systems. The film will keep on running in loops, short films. They'll have one screening here, one screening there, one screen there. So if you enter a room, there'll be 3-4 screens, but all the same topic, different. They're trying something like that. So a lot of experiments are happening in video art. A lot of experiments happening in the artists, the way they use video. Not so much of experiments are happening in industry, in film industry. It is only experiments in terms of whether you can make more money or less money. That is the experiment is about. But in terms of form, style, storytelling, what story, how you develop characters, these have to be discovered, constantly discovered. Today, you should discover a new story, not do the way everybody is doing. So that is most important.
Almost 32 or 33 years experience
Yeah.
in film side.
Yeah.
How many days are you face critical days, critical problems or critical situations you faces in 33 years experience?
All 32 years.
All. What is the major?
Meaning, I don't take it as a problem. See, for example, when I decided to do a documentary, I know where I'm going. I know it's a lonely path. I'm also a mountaineer. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of mountaineering, travel, trek, climb mountains. So everybody will say, "Why are you climbing mountains?" So I say, "I like to do it." But then there are danger and all that. You'll fall, you'll die. So that way, it's difficult to climb. You climb like that. But you enjoy it also, no? So that way, you chose a career and you know it is going to be difficult. But I'm enjoying it. I'm liking making these kind of films. Audience is not many people. Audience is small audience. I like that also. And some recognitions are here and there coming. Some small money is also coming. But not majorly. So my lifestyle has changed. I'm a very low expense lifestyle. So accordingly, I change myself. But I do my work. So that way, I think we should be able to we should be free to do whatever we want.
Sir, as a movie lover, starting in Akine Nagisra,
Oh, okay.
Akine Nagisra, and Nandamudi R.V.Ramani.
Okay.
Content faced movies was more powerful and popular.
Yeah.
And since the time, Megastar Chiranjeevi and Rajinikanth, that's the hero-based movies.
Yeah.
But present days, audience also want to content movies. What is your opinion, sir?
Content. See, good content is important. Good hero movies are also because that's also nice. I'm saying constantly discover new ways of doing it. That's all I'm saying. That you should be able to discover a new content for yourself. What is good content for you? Cannot be based on what 1970s, 1950s. It's all, see, all best cinemas have happened in 1920, 100 years back. If you go back 100 years back, every experiment have been done. Okay, now you have to try something new in terms of ways of storytelling. You have to try. Otherwise, it's same thing repeated.
Sir, as a present days movies, present day audience also want family background movies, family background or social awareness movies,
Yeah.
not action.
Yeah.
Action also important,
Yeah.
but audience and public want to social awareness movies
Yeah.
and family relations.
Yeah. Social awareness movies are mostly propagation films. Like for example, if you want to say dowry is a problem or uh, child education or women education, if you say a topic like that, and then if you make it as an awareness film, then it becomes like an awareness film. It is like a become a propagation. It might be good. It might be good for some organization, NGOs, and those kind of people. It would be nice. But it doesn't become a narrative. It doesn't become a narrative. It becomes propaganda. Good propaganda. Like wear masks, and wash your hands. Those kind of films are a lot of films. Those kind of films are being made. How to open the door, how to take a photograph, how to sit in a chair. So many. You type how to sit in a chair. You type into Google, so many videos you find. How to sit in a chair. People are making all the time some videos and putting it up in there. But that doesn't become a narrative. So if you want to create narratives, it is a different ballgame. It is not literature. It is not like music is also narrative. Like when you have a story, music, uh, alap and all that, ragas and all that. They are also narratives. So painting is also narrative. Abstract painting is also narrative. Architecture is also narrative. So everything is narrative. So you have to keep discovering new narratives. That's all. And you have to go by your instinct. What is so special about you? There's something about you that is so special. That special quality should come.
In art, art touch.
Yeah, art. Yeah, in your art, which is coming from heart and art. Good art. So that is important. That's when you come up as a person. Otherwise, you do something. That film is nice. I will also do. You can do. Okay. Those things are also you can do, but the best part is when you discover your own language. That's the best.
So in movie, 24 crafts,
Yeah.
writing, editing, dancing, singing, or designs, digital, total 24 crafts.
Yeah.
What do you want, like, sir, more writing or editing, something?
Writing, I'm not so great, but writing, I'm not tried actually. I'm not tried. But I like all of it. I like music a lot. I like editing a lot. I like sound recording and sound designs a lot. But in my film, I keep it very simple, like almost like dal chawal. I keep it like that.
So one is simple and
Yeah,
focus.
mine is very simple narrative. Yeah. Like if you see my films in the editing, I will have only 3-4 tracks, audio tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all maximum. Like many people work with 25 tracks and 30 tracks and follies and sync recording and dubbing and voiceover, music track and all that. I don't think any of that. Whatever you shoot in the location, I'll try and get it as best as possible. For example, this is not a good sound, I can tell you. But I will not shoot like this. Because I know a conversation like this should get good sound. So I will either bring the camera forward, keep it here. This position it will record well, but it is too close. Then you cannot see. Or put mic, two mics. There are a lot of these mics available. Rode mic and all that. You put one mic and I put one mic. And in the editing you sync it. That's the best way to do conversations. Like you see round thing, they are available for 20,000 something like that. Even I feel like buying one now. So see, generally if you want to shoot location, vehicle going, people sitting in them, then this is okay. But when you come to conversation, this will be heard. You can hear it in that microphone, but it is not the good quality. For good quality, for conversations, dialogues and all that, you have to have a mic. Or camera should be closer. This is the correct position for the microphone. If I am talking, this is the position. This is too far. But here you can hear that sound of the exhaust fan. AC is also on. There's a slight echo here. So all that will add up and create a certain kind of. It's not a very good sound. So, but you can hear the sound in the video. can give this.
So best moments in pictures exhibition. Almost you will participate in many pictures exhibitions. So what is the best picture in
Pixel.
picture
Pictures.
photos?
Photograph.
You are visiting in many photographs exhibitions.
Yeah.
So what are the log photos? How many photos you like?
Yeah, one is of course, how you connect to something. You should show that connection of yours. You've discovered something in there new, that one. And then your craft of photography is also important. How do you take a picture? How do you compose? And what is the moment you click? And what is your relation with your subject? And what is the relation with your photography? All that should come together, and then one picture should come. And you make out it's working.
Sir, you want a message to youth for interested in movies?
Be yourself. Be yourself truly. Don't worry about anything else. But you have to discover a language. But you have to learn. You see, one is skills. You have to know all the skills. If I give you a camera and say go and shoot, you will get confused. You don't know what to adjust and all. So you should know how to use a camera. You should know how to use a soundtrack. So these things are very much important. And then you figure out your concepts, ideas, But if you're not good in your work, then you have to have a team. Then you have to have a good team. And you should also know, even to have a good team, you should know everybody's work. Like if you're working with me as a cinematographer, if I'm doing cinematography, if you also know it is nice, then we can talk better. And you have an idea and I can suggest something and all. So it is important that as a filmmaker, if you're a director, you should know all the work, understand all the problems. But filmmaking is largely teamwork also. It is not one person work. Though I do one person, but even a lot of times I create teams, and it's better to work as a team. 3-4 people together, ideas, concepts, and exhibition. It's best.
Any tips for young cinematographers?
Learn the craft first. Practice a lot. Learn a lot. Meaning discover, read, talk to people, attend whatever you can attend. Any small function, go and attend. And don't hesitate to take a picture. If you feel like taking a picture, take it. And if you feel like that you have to make more effort, take that more effort. Suppose you have to say that I want to go there and sit down and take a picture, do that. Don't hesitate. That's the only way to learn.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Nice talking to you.
ఇంకోసారి ఇంకో వ్యక్తితో మీ ముందుకు వస్తాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you.